of grade 9. Let's commence our majestic Monday morning prayer by honoring our mother language. Let's get ready for the Tamil Thai Valthu. Our tongue is the programmer of our life. That's why prayer is the key of every day. Let me have the pleasure on calling Muthuraja for the school prayer.
Prayer. Dear God, we pray for a bright day to have fun with our lessons and play. We ask for wisdom as we explore and experiment some. We pray for knowledge as we go through each page. We ask to grow strong and wise as we study and play and win every race. Ask your tender cat, yes, on our parents, friends, and our catechists.
I thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought. I thought if the thought I thought had been the thought, I wouldn't have thought so much. Friends, hope you have understood next online. Yes, exactly. My friend Aaron is here for the thought for the day.
Obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't go around, don't give up. Figure out how to climb it out, go around or go through it. Set your goals high and don't stop till you get there. If you fell down yesterday, stand up today. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Good morning. Have a great day.
Thanks, Aaron. That was really motivating. Science is one of the most important channels of knowledge. It has a specific role as well as a variety of functions for the benefit of our society, creating new knowledge, improving education and improving the quality of the lives. To prove that, here comes Habib with some science tricks.
Good morning everyone, I'm Habib from grade 9 and today I'm going to run an experiment on baking soda and vinegar. So the materials required for this experiment are balloon, plastic bottle, vinegar and baking soda. Now we have to take 8 to 7 spoons of baking soda and put inside this plastic bottle. Now we will pour some vinegar into the balloon. Now we will attach the balloon to the top of the bottle and then tip over this. As you can see, the balloon expands. This proves that the reaction between baking soda and vinegar will allow gas. This gas is actually carbon dioxide, which is actually very harmful for humans. Water dispenser. So the materials required for this dispenser are water bottle, some water, cardboard and a straw. So how this dispenser works is, we have to open this bottle or cap, and as soon as you open it, water flows in, and when you want to stop it, we have to close this. So what actually happens in this is, when we close it, the pressure becomes tight and the water from the straw here stops coming, and when we open it, the pressure releases and the water starts flowing. Thank you for watching.
You are great! If you need a program to program a program, how do you program a program to program a program to program programs? Here comes my friend Irfan to talk about some amazing gadgets.
Good morning. It's hard to stay up to the date with ever-growing and changing tech space. So, are you out there searching for little technological upgradation for your space? Here are some amazing gadgets. Cubinote. Cubinote is a Wi-Fi and Bluetooth enabled printer that prints just sticky note. The printer is connected to internet through an app that lets the user to write and draw their messages and send it to the printer from anywhere or any device connected to web. Dashboard Mask. Dashboard Mask is a mobile wearable movie theater that lets you to play entire movie and TV collection from your smartphone on a giant screen. Enjoy your favorite TV shows, episode or Hollywood blockbuster with impressive viewing experience on high definition sound, anytime, anywhere with Dashboard Mask. TrackPoint. TrackPoint is a perfect productive tool for all of your traveling needs. Wireless, lightweighted and portable. TrackPoint is small enough to be used as virtually on any surface, even your laptop palm rest or flight tray. Move Now. Move Now is a smartwatch which is smaller, lighter, more breathable with 6-month life battery. The most advanced fitness wearable that coaches you with real lifetime feedback. The Move app guides you while you work out based on your movements or heart rate in real life.
Really appreciated Irfan. The 33 thieves thought that they thrilled the throne throughout Thursday. Nothing but the top stories of the week by Armugam and Vishali.
The news that hits the headlines are national news. Schools for classes 9 and 11, colleges to reopen from Feb 5 in Delhi, Sisodia. Delhi schools will reopen for students of classes 9 and 11 from February 5, said Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia. Colleges, diploma institutions, universities in Delhi will also reopen from February 5. He added, all COVID-19 protocols will have to be followed. Low intensity blast near Israel embassy in Delhi. No injuries reported. A low intensity explosion has been reported near Israel embassy in Delhi with no injuries reported so far. Some cars in the area have been damaged and the police is investigating the nature of the blast according to reports. World news. Italian artist painting sells for over 670 crore at auction in New Year's. A painting by Italian artist Sandro Botticelli, who lived from the 1440s to 1510, was sold for $92.2 million, over 670 crore at an auction in the US on Thursday. It is a world record for any work by Botticelli. The young man holding a roundel is one of only around a dozen of its portraits known to survive today. World Health Organization team visits Wuhan hospital that treated early COVID-19 cases. A team led by the World Health Organization experts investigating the origins of COVID-19 pandemic visited a hospital in China's Wuhan on Friday that treated initial COVID-19 cases. While the complete itinerary of team has not been announced, World Health Organization has said the team plans to visit the seafood market at the center of the early outbreak and the Wuhan Institute of Virology. Technology news. WhatsApp adds fingerprint face lock authentication for web desktop app. WhatsApp has rolled out a new security feature that will ask users to undergo biometric authentication before linking their account to WhatsApp web or desktop app. Users will have to use fingerprint on face lock on their device and then scan a QR code to link their account. It will be enabled by default on devices with biometric authentication enabled. Google to update gaming policy which led to restrictions on Paytm, Zomato, Swiggy. Google India on Thursday said it is simplifying the policies around gamified loyalty features such as mini games and quizzes that offer cash prize and vouchers among others to help developers better understand practices that are permitted. This comes after Google applied restrictions on Paytm, Zomato and Swiggy last year for running games that it said resembled gambling.
Science news. SpaceX launches 143 satellites on a single mission, breaks ISRO's record. NASA sats pictures taken from ISS showing aurora above Earth's horizon. Sword preparing COVID-19 vaccine versions to fight virus variants. 20 million year old tree with branches and roots intact found in Greece. Sports news. India choose India A as warm-up opposition for their tour of England. Arsenal signs Martin Odegaard on loan from Real Madrid.
Thank you, Armugam and Vishali. Flee and fly in a flue. Said the fly, "Oh, what we should do?" Said the fleet, "Let us fly." Said the fly, "Let us flew." So they flew through a flower in the flue. As it is an English poem, here comes Brisa for Tamil Kavidai.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். மன்னாதி மன்னர்களும் மதித்து காத்த முத்தமிழ், மதுரையிலே சங்கம் வைத்து மாண்பு காத்த முத்தமிழ், மூச்சு பிடிக்க பாரதி முழங்கி காத்த முத்தமிழ், நாவன்மை காட்டி அண்ணா நாளும் வளர்த்த முத்தமிழ், கரகரத்த குரலுடன் கலைஞர் காத்த முத்தமிழ், வாடாத மல்லியாய் வாழி வளர்த்த முத்தமிழ், வைரமுத்து வரிகளில் வாழும் எங்கள் முத்தமிழ். இன்னும் பல அறிஞர்கள் இன்றும் காக்க விளைகிறார்கள். இருந்தாலும் இனிய தமிழ் வளர்கிறதா இப்போது? வினாக்கள் 1000, விடைகள் யார் அறிவார்? பெரியோர்கள் காத்து தந்த மொழி, அதனை இழக்கின்றோம். விளைவுகள் என்னாகும் என நினைக்க மறுக்கிறோம். மெல்ல தமிழ் சாகாமல் நல்ல திட்டம் வகுத்திடுவோம். வெற்றி கூச்சல் இடாமல் பற்றுடன் தமிழை காத்திடுவோம். நன்றி.
I am so grateful. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I welcome Sita and Gautam for the amazing facts about India.
India is the wettest inhabited place on earth. Meghalaya village has won the Guinness World Record title for the wettest place on earth, with about 11,873 milliliters of rain annually. The monsoon season lasts for 6 months, so make sure you pack an umbrella.
India has over 3 lakh mosques and over 2 million Hindu temples. Get ready to be awed and amazed by all the stunning architecture India has to offer. About 15% of India's population is Muslim. The mosques across the country range from small village building to immense famous ones, like the Mecca Masjid in Hyderabad or the Jama Masjid in New Delhi. The same can be said about India's Hindu temples, which surpass 2 million to serve the 79.8% of India's Hindu population.
Chenab Bridge is the highest rail bridge in the world. Not all the India's famous monuments are religious. The jaw-dropping bridge spanning the Chenab River in Jammu is 1,178 feet above the water. If you are afraid of heights, you might want to skip this one.
Rajasthan as a temple of rats. The animal wonders of India continue. Although rats might not be the first species you think of to worship, there is a temple in Rajasthan dedicated to rats. Thousands of rats call the temple home, making it one of the country's most unique attractions. Many pilgrims visit the temple every year on their own religious journeys. So make sure to be respectful of local customs when visiting.
You can drive on the world's highest motorable road at over 19,300 feet. The Ladakh road is the highest motorable road on the world. Make sure you pack a warm jacket and before embarking on this adventure.
Home of a mysterious skeleton lake. Located in the Himalayas at about 16,470 feet, the glacial lake Rupkund has become famous for the human skeleton found in the lake and surrounding areas. It is thought that the skeletons are the remains of people from the 9th century who perished during a severe hailstorm. A village with no locks and doors may be the safest on earth. The village of Shani Shignapur is famous for not having a door or lock on a single house. Beyond that, there has not been a recording of criminal act for almost 400 years. Many people think that the shared vulnerability has created a neighborly trust between the residents, which has formed a protection stronger than a deadbolt or a heavy gauge. Indian food has become one of the most widespread cuisine in the world. From London to New York City, Indian food has spread across the world and continues to gain popularity. Many argue that authentic flavor and spice is lost in many of the restaurants outside of India itself. There are a lot of holidays. In 2019, India recorded 26 official holidays, including Independence Day, Diwali, Holi, and Christmas. The wide range of celebration comes from the fact that so many different cultural groups are blended in the Indian population, leading to a plethora of holidays and festivals. India has the current tallest statue in the world, measuring 600 feet in height. The Statue of Unity is currently the tallest statue in the world. The statue, which is tribute to the independence leader Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, is located in the western state of Gujarat, where Patel was born. For comparison, this statue is almost twice as tall as the Statue of Liberty. It is made with more than 12,000 bronze panels and weighs about 67,000 tons.
You both are great. Let's lend our ears to the valuable words of our principal.
Good morning, children. Happy morning. Happy to meet you all again this wonderful week. We have come to the second month of this year. God has showered His great blessings and grace for the last 1 month. We have entered into the second month, February of 2021. And let us continue our prayers for God's sustenance. Your regularity and your cooperation and your sincerity towards your academic progress will make you succeed in every area of academics. As a student, your bounden duty is to study every day, whatever has been taught to you. It is your bounden duty to be regular to the online sessions and take up the classes enthusiastically and with a sense of responsibility. Now, today my topic is, I would just like to talk to you about science and the learning outcomes in science. As a student of science, there are certain learning outcomes which you have to achieve, and only then you will know how much you have progressed and how much you need to progress in science. See, science is a dynamic, expanding body of knowledge covering new domain of experience. As a learner of science, you should have achieved a lot of the learning outcomes that is expected by your teachers. Now let me pose a couple of questions to you which you should think and ponder upon, which is very essential, and ask your own self whether you have achieved this throughout this year or not. Have you developed scientific temper and scientific thinking? Do you observe, pose questions, search various resources in science? Do you use various tools for collecting, analyzing, and interpreting data in science? Do you critically think to consider and evaluate alternative explanations? Are you sensitive towards environmental concerns? Are you aware of your immediate surroundings from various themes related to daily life, such as plants, animals, food, water, etc.? Do you show responsibility for your own health and hygiene? Well, if you're going to say a yes for all these 7 questions that I have posed you, then I think you have achieved, you have moved forward, you have achieved your learning outcomes. If not, you better introspect and try to improve and try to come out with these important and significant learning outcomes. Thank you, children. Have a productive week. Ensure that you are regular to the online sessions and on time.
How thoughtful of you, sir. Let's pay our gratitude to our motherland.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे